Oh guys, and today we're doing a review on one of the worst movies ever made, Star Wars The Last Jedi. Disney keeps milking these horrible movies. This movie is the same thing like all the other Star Wars movies. And number one, it doesn't make any sense. Number two, it's like the freaking prequels. The prequels were so horrible and so awful. And this movie is just like those. Number three, the movie's storyline does not make any sense. It's really some guy who wants to beat some bad guy because he wants to take over the universe, and some annoying side characters that annoy the main character along the way. Number three, this movie is very generic. Generic movies are completely horrible. Star Wars, The Last Jedi is another generic sci-fi movie that gets popular because it has Star Wars in the title. If this wasn't Star Wars, this movie would have bombed. And next thing, this movie is extremely overrated. One of the most overrated movies in all of history. Like why? Star Wars is extremely overrated. I don't know how could anyone watch this crap. Star Wars The Last Jedi is one of the worst movies ever made. Also, the movie is so awful that the ratings are really low by critics. The movie got a 15 by critics. But of course some critics got paid, so the movie has a 93% on some websites. Because of course Disney has to pay their companies to give them good scores. Disney's a very evil company, and that's why no one likes them. Disney pays like Nintendo, Disney secretly pays the review companies to give them good scores, or else they will give bad press on the reviews. Just like EA and other games. And other game companies who do that, and movie companies who do that. Like, remember the Ghostbusters movie? That movie got really good scores by critics, but 99% of the Earth's population hated the movie. Your cat hated the movie, your dog hated the movie, and even your light bulb hated the movie. Also, Star Wars The Last Jedi has very boring fights, and basically there's people passing the lightsabers against each other. It's so boring. It's even more boring than the fights from Ice Age. And the fights of Ice Age are made for a kids movie. Overall, Star Wars The Last Jedi is another overrated entry in the awful Star Wars saga. It's very overrated, and it's the same freaking story like every other movie. All the characters are very bland and very forgettable. And the worst part about it is that Luke Skywalker is an old person now. Like, why? Does it make any sense? Doesn't make any sense. And now we have Darth Vader's son and Luke's son fighting. It seems that the story keeps repeating itself, but with characters with different names. Overall, Star Wars The Last Jedi is a very stupid and a dumb movie. And hopefully you never watch this piece of trash, even though you probably will like The Force Awakens and Rogue One.